Good morning, don't mind my shitty appearance. Today I wanted to talk about everything that happened through the year, like the main events. Nothing, not everything that happened, but like the main things that happened in January, the main things that happened in February, and so on and so forth. January of last year. January of last year was a very down point in my life anyway. And Landon and I were working heavily to get Instacart done, and Instacart pays you like peanuts. So large amounts of time spent out in the winter getting or trying to get money. And also I was like pimping myself out on this website to make money too. And the more time you spend sitting and waiting for someone to, choose you as their reader, it can take some time. But it does pay well. It just, by the time you get there, you have to build a rapport with some people. And so it takes some time. So I would have to sit and wait for people to try to get me to send messages. And then on top of all of that, you consistently have regulars and obsessive regulars. January was pretty sad. I was really considering getting a new job at that point and trying to obtain a job actually. I bought a computer so I could find a job from home. I tried to obtain a job with an old company I used to work for, and I was not successful in getting that either. February, on the other hand, February was also kind of sad, but with February, I was working a little bit more, so it wasn't as much Instacart. February, Valentine's Day. Didn't do a whole heck of a lot. I know what happened in February. I know. We were helping somebody come back from Newfoundland, which was literally like helping them come up with a plan, helping them put their money away, like genuinely holding on to their money so they did not spend it. Yeah, that's what we did in February. March was when my first video went viral. Crazy. And I had just hit my 10K for following, and I had worked very hard on this. You guys don't even know. I was trying to do follow trains and get people to follow me, and it was not working out at all for me. But then I decided to post a video on mediumship, and when I did that, well, I went from 10K to 17K. And then 17K turned into 40K and 50K, 100K. It was crazy. March was when my business started to blow up. Finally, I had made a wish out loud, and I said, please let me be booked out 3 months at a time. And boy, did that wish come true. I could technically be booked out 6 months if I really wanted to, but 2.5 months is good for now. Trying to change that again. April was okay. April was us trying to, start saving money so we can buy a house and all that stuff. April was my birthday month too. I missed wrestling for my birthday, which is kind of sad. April was not a good month for me. Not this year anyway. It was okay. I had my fun moments, but it was more of a blur than anything else. May, I remember trying to obtain a lot more TikTok stuff, go out more, buy more clothes. I kept buying clothes in May. That I know is pretty distinctive. I was trying to prepare myself for outdoor TikToks, and although I was really busy, I would go on my days off to make more TikToks so that I can continue to make more following. I became obsessed. June, July, August, my favorite months of all. I worked a lot those 3 months, a lot. Anytime we would want to go out, it would barely ever work. I remember every time we'd want to go to the beach or anything, it would be raining. Every single fucking time. And also everything was still closed. Yes, and April, going back to April quickly, April was also the month where we went in down in the heaviest lockdown we had been thus far. That was tough. Anyways, the lockdown stuff, yes, that was fucking hard, but we dealt with it anyway, you know. Summer we weren't in as big of a lockdown as we were in April, but it was still significant. I remember us going to Milton to go swimming and go on a boat, and we were so excited. Oh my god. The prices of the hotels were insane over there. And then they would want like a $500 deposit, and it was just simply not possible. Putting down a $500 deposit on a room that like smelled like pee anyway. No, thank you. September was a pretty good month. I don't have a lot of issues with September. October was a bad month. Although it was the month that Landon and I got married and it was our 1-year anniversary, we lost a friend, and in that time we were like really struggling. We both struggled that month. We not pretended, but we tried to put a smile on our face and try to get through it, but we were both pretty upset, and tainted a lot of the things that we had tried to accomplish. So, yeah. November was god awful. I remember November being so upset and so sad. I remember being triggered by Christmas so much, more than I ever have before, that I had no interest in doing anything Christmas related. In fact, I wanted to be the fuck away from Christmas as much as I possibly could. It's the goal for me about Christmas. But Landon and a few wonderful followers turned that around for me. But November was definitely very, 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 very hard for me. December was a really good month, actually. December, I was able to, not that Christmas is about gifts or anything, because it isn't always about gifts, but I hadn't been able to do a Christmas for Landon in a proper way and Selena for a proper way. So, not that we went crazy, because I really didn't. 3 main gifts, and that was it. I bought Landon clothes, more clothes, and more clothes, because he needed some winter clothes and he didn't have any. Whereas he bought me my curling iron and my beautiful jewelry box and my new wedding set, which was the original ring he originally wanted to purchase me and couldn't at the time because it was too expensive. So he got the opportunity to do it this time, and I feel so privileged and lucky to have this ring. I look at it a lot because I never thought I would ever have something so beautiful in my entire life. My other ring from Landon was also very beautiful, and I will always treasure and cherish that one. But this ring, this was something that I genuinely had fell in love with like years and years ago. He wanted to get it for me, and I think that's what made it even more special. And it's Disney. You can't go wrong with Disney, says the girl doing diamond paintings about ponies. Well, My Little Pony. Anyway, yeah, December was interesting.